Real, raw, unmatched. Real, raw, unmatched. That's right. Welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast, where we aim to inspire, inform, entertain, uplift, and most importantly, keep it real. I'm your host, the official Tori G. You can follow me on Instagram at the official Tori G. That's Tori and the letter G. Ashley.
Hi, how you doing?
We're back.
How you
doing?
I'm good. And you can follow me on IG _Miss Ashley with 2 Y's Nicole.
Yes, we are back, as previously stated.
Yes.
You know, it's been a minute. We ain't been up in this thing, but guess what?
Yeah.
We back up in this thing.
We're back.
Like we never left. Mm-hmm. Okay then.
We're back.
As you know, we love to start it off with a good Wish Poppin'. So, Wish Poppin' out here in these streets. Let's see. Do you want to start with yours or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. So, my first one was the whole April and Fizz situation. So there's been a new development, which we're not going to jump into that one just yet. Yeah. So just originally, how do you feel about April and Fizz dating?
Okay. Well, I feel like, from everything that's happened, I don't really watch like Love and Hip Hop like that, but I do like lurk on IG a lot, and I, see like the little clips. It seems foul. That was Omarion's,
baby mama, 2 kids.
Yeah. 2. And she is his, baby mama. But also, Lil Fizz was his friend, so it's kind of like you just stepped up in that thing. And band member. Mm-hmm. So it's like you just kind of like you stepped up in that thing. We don't know how soon you stepped up in that thing. So it's kind of like it seems very like a little scandalous and foul, and
there are definitely some lines that should never be crossed.
There was a boundary that kind of busted.
Those are one of those lines that should have never been crossed, and it's just like, dang, Fizz, you ain't care for him at all, ever, at no point in your life.
He gave no shits, but Omarion gives no shits, apparently.
Yes, Omarion is the king of petty because he dropped the flyer for the Millennium Tour Part 2 without B2K on it on Fizz's birthday. Fizz's birthday.
Yeah.
But I do kind of feel a little bit bad for the other band members because it's like, I didn't sleep with your baby mama.
We didn't do anything.
Where's my check at?
Right. You cut everybody's coin.
He is going to bring them on for some special guest appearances, so they're going to get a little bit of a check.
Wait, including Fizz or no?
No.
So Fizz just out the whole loop.
Fizz is out.
Well, Fizz
ain't stepping
Fizzle
foot.
pop. As Monique would say.
Crack, snapple, and pop. All right. He's
Fizz.
not coming back.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And then, that's an unanimous no from the Unfiltered Podcast. We do not do that here. And now it's been rumored that she's cheating on Fizz.
Rumored, allegedly. There's some allegations. What's the dude's name? Goat Boy something?
I just honestly, though, would not be surprised if she was cheating. I just get that vibe from her.
Track record.
Yeah. And then she always is like, loves to throw up who she's been with or who tried to holler at her and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so I honestly would not be surprised.
I'm not surprised either. And then she got caught out in public. There's like literally a picture of her. I don't know if they kissed, but it was just there was
close.
Some intimacy going on.
I'm
not gonna lie, like I don't experience that much intimacy, but it was some intimacy.
That was close.
On.
Yeah. So that's the first thing of Wish Popping out here in these streets. And the second one was Brother Nature. If you frequent Twitter or Instagram, anything like that, you'll know this is a gentleman who is like at one with the earth and
nature
and everything.
Like the Earth song by Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he into. But like he talks to animals and feeds animals and all this other kind of stuff. He's supposed to be nonviolent, I want to say, and just really peaceful or whatever. Yeah. And he got jumped. Now the narrative has changed since it first came out. Like everybody was like, "Dang, how you gonna jump Brother Nature? He the most peaceful person." Right. And he wasn't, like from what I understood, even trying to fight back at all.
Yeah.
So it's just like a really foul situation.
Yes.
But now videos coming out of a few seconds before the fight actually physically happen, and you can see Brother Nature's the one that kind of walks up to the 2 or 3 gentlemen or whatever. And so now it's like, okay, did he instigate the fight? But either way, even if he did, that doesn't give anybody the right to jump him like that. Because if you punch somebody and they don't go to hit you back, it's not a fight no more. Like you punched them, that's what it was, but it's not a fight. So I think that was real foul. And Hopefully he don't got no serious injuries or nothing like that.
He was getting kicked a lot.
Yeah. I didn't want to watch it. I don't like watching stuff like that.
I watched it.
But I did see a couple kicks before I closed out of the video.
He really got effed up, but he wasn't fighting back. So I'm like, dude, why don't you just sue? But,
Yes. I mean, and he might. I mean, who knows? And then who knows why it even started. Maybe he was like defending himself or somebody who was with him. Maybe he just wanted to vocally stand up for something that happened and it just escalated. I have no idea. But either way, that does not give somebody the right to, like, beat you up like that, and you're literally on the ground in the fetal position. Like, come on now.
Yeah, he was kind of like...
Exactly. He didn't want them problems. And I think the last one was popping was on you for Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo. And I always talk about her. And I'm pretty much I'm not going to say a huge Lizzo fan, but I'm pretty much like for Lizzo, right? But I've been noticing recently, all I see is titties and ass and just like a naked picture. And I feel like her girlfriend. Like, I really feel like her girlfriend. And because I see news every week. So it's like I be seeing titties.
She's sending you the news.
Yeah, like I be scrolling. I be trying to look on a Monday morning. I be trying to read
not on a Monday.
My scripture on Instagram, my positive message on Instagram or whatever, and then I just see titties. I go to her. She's on the timeline, so I'm like, okay. But it happens so frequent. So it's like, you put your clothes on for like just one time. Like, I understand like the whole body positivity thing and being just like pro woman and pro, I guess what, plus size, I don't know,
pro everything,
pro everything, girl. But at first it was like she's just her music and everything. We were standing for that, and just her. I don't give a fuck. I don't, whatever. I like that. But she just naked so much, and I don't care if it was like Cardi B or somebody like that. I'll be like, why are you so naked? Mm-hmm. To me, that's just like a little bit like too much. I mean, I don't know.
Too naked,
like you're trying a little hard to like, I guess, gain that kind of like outpour of yes, queen. Mm-hmm. Beyonce don't have to do that ever.
Okay, we can't put Beyonce.
We can't put in the same. I always do because I just feel like I have to go. That's who I aspire to be. So it's like
that was just too far.
It's too far, but you have to think about.
It was good with the Cardi.
You have to think about
Beyonce
the fact.
in it.
Yes.
Beyonce barely even uses social media.
She does.
We can't use her in this.
But I just feel like follow her lead as she's just. You want to be
That's
the queen.
a lead that not everybody can follow. You ain't got the Beyonce coins. You cannot follow the Beyonce
true.
lead.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, hold on, pause. Congratulations to Beyonce. She has a residency in Vegas. I just thought about that. Like, next year, 2020, Beyonce's coming.
Everybody's in Vegas in 2020.
Yes.
Because Cardi B has one, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And Bruno
But Beyonce.
Mars.
Oh, yes. Bruno.
And there's
Bruno.
There's one more person I want to say. I think has secured Vegas
I just thought about that because, I mean, she's coming. Like, we have to prepare our coins. We have to go to Vegas, Tori. We have to go and be upfront.
So you must be paying for the flight.
If God is willing and this sugar daddy acts right,
Hey.
But we are going to be supporting
sugar daddy's all 2020 is what she said. All right.
Sugar daddy's all 2020.
Let him use you.
I am going to her, she's coming album, tours. I'm not a prophet, but I feel it. I'm a Beehive member. I feel it.
We didn't got distracted off what we talking about.
We talking about Lizzo, but it's fine. But yeah, girl, put your clothes on, please. I'm tired of seeing
areolas. I haven't seen that many naked pictures of her, but I don't follow her on no.
I will send them to you. I will send you each.
I don't follow her on social media, so I've only seen like 2 of the naked ones. The one from the bathroom, which was the one I feel like started it all.
She just posted one.
Somebody pulled up from 2012, I think. Like that picture was old, and it went viral. So like she posted it on her page again because people kept posting it. On
girl
Twitter
posts angles. She has angles of different.
But then I've seen the one with her on the couch too. Mm-hmm. I mean,
titties.
I just feel like it is like it's no different to me than any other celebrity being half naked or fully naked out here all the time. Like to me, it's no different. Like. Y'all just be out here like Meg. I see Meg booty cheeks every other day. Yeah. So it's just like it just is what it is. It's what they do.
Just not. If you love doing it, do it. Doing it for the right reasons, do it. But if you're just doing it just for people to be like, yes.
But if you like watch Lizzo interviews and stuff, she's always been one to say that she loves her body, and like she was in the film Hustlers, which I didn't see. I'm sorry.
She is, but Cardi was too.
They were talking about how they told her, oh, like if you're not comfortable, you don't have to do the whole like completely topless scene. We can get you some jewels or something.
She probably like, who you
and she was like, I mean, I'm comfortable if y'all. She was like, that's what you need to do. I'm comfortable with it.
Are y'all?
So, I mean, to me, she seems like someone who's always been comfortable with her body, and if she wants to be naked on Instagram, that's. Be naked, on Instagram,
girl.
child.
I'm gonna have to charge you because I'm tired of seeing it. But
So yeah, that's what's wrapping up. We're popping out here in these streets. So we're gonna move on to the discussion portion of our evening.
A discussion.
Okay. So the first one that I have is Bad Baby, Bad Barbie, Bad Child.
Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside. Whatever her name is. I don't know, nor do I care. But that girl that got famous for saying Catch Me Outside on Dr. Phil. That's what we talking about. So she recently went and got some braids done. And they are like box braids. The kind that you predominantly see on African Americans. But you do see some Caucasians and even some Asians pop out every now and then with some box braids. And, of course, the Black community, some of us did not approve and were under the comments in her pictures talking about how, those braids aren't meant for her hair texture, saying she's trying to cultural appropriate and just all this other kind of stuff. And, of course, old girl backfired and said, listen, it's just hair. I can do what I want to do. I like the style, so I'm going to wear the style. And for those of y'all talking about me, Black women, y'all wear your hair straight. Nobody says anything about that. Blase, this, that, and the third. So, how do you feel about Bad Baby, Bad Barbie,
Catch Me Outside? How about
Bad Girl? How do you feel about her wearing braids? When you see that, or
do I get instantly offended?
Or any other white woman walking down the street, do you feel some type of way?
Okay, honestly, I do not get offended by that because sometimes it just looks a mess. So I'll be like, oh, But honestly, I feel like what she said was fair as far as just the context of we wear sometimes straight hair or curly or whatever kind of textured hair anyway, and whatever, and then they'll want to wear braids or afros or whatever. So, but I feel like what she kind of was not understanding, I think she's like 16, so whatever. But I feel like she could have worded it better. Of course, you're an influencer, you're on IG, you have followers, you have to watch what you say. Understand cultural appropriation, understand the sensitivity around it, and what exactly it is. You can't just talk a lot of shit and get mad that people are coming at you about something and not know why they're coming at you. And I feel like she really didn't know that. She was like, oh, they're just coming at me. Y'all wear y'all hair like this. Girl, the point of it is people will get offended by things because it's out there and there is a side to it that is cultural appropriation. But you have to understand what the reasoning is and reflect on it and just say, hey, I feel like this, but I do understand where you guys are coming from. She totally was just like, F all y'all's feelings. But, 16-year-old, don't know no better. She has a mouth. She fights, whatever.
And see, my view on it is a little different because I've never heard of a Black person going and getting their hair done straight, saying they doing it or know that they're doing it because they want to relate more to white culture or relate more to Brazilian culture or Peruvian culture or anything like that. Black women get straight weave, because it's different from what we have. Yeah. So it's easier to manipulate. It's easier to do. Because if you get a sew-in with you some 22-inch Peruvian straight,
you better know
since you're going to wake up, brush that, and go. You better
know the brand.
That is why we get weaved. We do not do that so we can look like that culture. We don't want to be Peruvian. That's not why we do it. No. It's a matter of easier and switching it up. And needless to say, our actual hair goes straight. Yeah. So, I mean, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. I get what you're trying to say when she's saying that Black women wear their hair straight because we switch it up. Yes, we do. We do switch it up. But there's a difference. Like, we're not doing it because we're trying to be a part of your culture. Everything Bad Baby does is from our culture. Yeah, the music you make is directed towards our culture. I
forget she has that accent.
The way you dress is directed towards our culture. Yeah. Sis, so what? And then, like, until Black women stop being persecuted for our hair that grows out of our scalp, they can be mad every day of the week. Like, because Gabrielle Union, for example, just got fired. I was just thinking in firing her, they said her hairstyles were too versatile, too extra, too black. So until we stop getting persecuted about the hair that grows out of our scalp, no, you don't got no right to speak on how we feel or like what we say. Like, she
said it completely wrong.
Like, personally, I did not get offended when I saw her hair. Right. But if another Black woman is offended, she has a right to be offended. Absolutely. And she can be offended every day of the week and twice on Sunday if she want to be. Okay? That ain't what we gonna do. Like,
everybody has a right to their opinion and to be offended if it offends you.
Exactly. And then it's like, if everything you do is directed towards the Black community, you should have more respect for this community, because this is a community that's paying your bills. So you should be a little bit more Like, oh, man, let me not offend them, or let me understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, and she didn't understand it at all. It was just more like, oh, they're coming at me. That's the part I was like, girl,
bye. And you look foolish. And it's probably going to take your hair out because your hair not meant for that. Like, and the reason the braids work in black people hair is because it's coarser. So it can hold on and like stay. I literally just saw a video of a white woman who got box braids and she was complaining about how it took her hair out. It's not meant for you. Like, and that's not to be rude. It's not to be, because I think we all borrow things from other cultures. We do. But there's a difference between how you borrow it. Like, some of them are borrowing it because they want to be a part of it. And some of them are borrowing it just because that just so happens to be a thing that's in your community, because straight hair is in the white community, apparently. But, like, ain't nobody borrowing that because you want to be white. Like, no.
Be aware of what you say and what you do. Like, I don't want to excuse her because she's 16 or 16, however she is. But you're posting it. You reacted to it. You read. Hopefully she read what she wrote before she posted it. But, I don't know.
She don't care. She thinks she right. And she thinks folks just hating on her. But, like, it's a difference between hating and trying to educate you, sis.
Yeah. Like, that's the part. Know what you're doing. Know exactly what cultural appropriation is. Because clearly she did not.
And know what you're doing and know what you're saying. Because it don't make no sense.
It did not make any sense.
And then I also just really don't like how folks be trying to say because you wear some straight hair, you trying to be white or you appropriating white culture. Like, come on.
What's the eye roll about that?
Because that bothers me so much. Okay. I'm like, don't nobody... No, okay, I was finna say something, but I like white people. I got white friends.
I don't.
I got white friends. Shout out to my white friends.
I had some in high school. All two of them. Was that two?
I've heard that so much from white people. Where they be like, I had white friends in high school, but I don't have none no more.
I lost them. Bye.
Where they went?
Girl, I almost fought one in Atlanta. We went. It was like 20. It's not a long story, but I got to a fight with old girl, and then we had to stay in the same bed, and I found out she didn't like take showers and shit, and it was just
Well,
I have a testimony.
That just went left, and if
a white person approaches me and want to be my friend, cool. But I don't have any right now. I don't have any in my contacts.
I have white friends. I do. I don't see them as much as my black friends, but I have white friends.
They're cool.
I sound like that racist white lady.
I have black friends.
But I'm just being
my
honest.
My friends have white friends too. You know, I don't. But I appreciate y'all.
I fuck with white people.
Good homies. Yeah.
My favorite coworkers, like at my other job, they white. Most of them, the black coworkers they be working on my nerves sometimes.
I understand.
But the white ones, they for the most part are my favorites.
I can't relate, but yeah, I appreciate them.
I'm gonna fall on the floor.
I appreciate them so much.
Fall on the floor,
guys, buddies. Oh my God.
Buddy, my pal,
my friend. Greg.
Okay, so that kind of segues into another topic I want to talk about, which is interracial adoption. Okay. So if anyone's been on the internet in the past week or so, you saw that little black boy recently got adopted into a white family, and he invited his whole kindergarten class to come out, and it was like really cute, really sweet. But he was a black boy, and he was getting adopted to white parents. So how do you feel about interracial adoption? And that could be all races, not just white people and black people. You Asians, Hispanics, all of that.
What other races?
How you feel about it?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel like definitely adopt these babies, no matter what color they are. There's always a side of my mind to make sure, some people say, will they grow up, how they're supposed to, like, as far as their culture grow up. But, I mean, the point of it is adoption and accepting them into your life and your family and loving them and treating them and raising them correctly. And that's the part that I would just, I'm with. Like, just definitely adopt the chillings and, like, that's it. I'm all for it. I don't see an issue with that at all.
I think on the surface, it's a good idea. Like, just if a child needs a home, of course, no matter what that child is, they should get a home.
Yes.
But I think that when it comes to certain cultures, that it's it's hard to do. And I don't think everybody's prepared for the things that comes along with it.
Yeah.
Because there is nothing that a white person can teach a black child about growing up in America. Especially in this day and age.
Right now, yeah.
There is nothing that white person can teach that black child. But I think that if you really care about the child, because there's a Red Table Talk episode actually about this. I think if you really care about that child, you're going to go outsource other resources to help you teach that child. Because a white woman talked about how she has a black adopted child, but like on certain things, she'll either take that child to those places where people can actually talk to the child about them, or she'll just go and learn so she can properly teach the child. So I think if you're not one of those kind of people, you don't even need to step into the category of adopting that child. Because although you can love them and care for them and everything like that, you need to teach them that these police officers, baby, you cannot give them a reason to even think about pulling a weapon on you, okay? And like as a white person, that's something you don't have to deal with. So you don't know to sit up here and teach them, hey, when you get stopped over, make sure both hands are visible, put your license and registration on the dashboard if need be, don't talk to them crazy. Like a white person, that doesn't cross their mind. So it's just like it's a touchy thing, and it's hard to do. And even so far as like Hispanics, with all the stuff they have going on with getting deported and being separated from families and other stuff like that, like if you don't have the sensitivity to that, then you do not need to step off in that. You do. Okay, because listen,
you have to back pedal.
Step back.
You definitely
that ain't your lane.
It's not. And you have to educate yourself with anything you do. And I would definitely, hopefully he did, of course. But definitely educate yourself, prepare yourself, and prepare what you are doing. Prepare yourself for what you are doing, and educate yourself, because it's gonna be hard. And kids are mean, so of course they're gonna be like, "Why is your mom white?" or something like that, or "Where's your dad?" All these other questions and stuff like that. You have to teach your child, and you have to prepare them and treat them like it's your own. They're your own. I say it's your own, but they're your own.
And be willing to accept everything that comes with it, don't forget that they're black, or don't forget that they're white, or don't forget that they're Hispanic. Allow them to still embrace their culture. Because, sometimes one race will adopt a child, and it's like you never expose them to anything else. It's like, let's not forget what they actually are and allow them to be exposed to other things of that culture. Like,
don't shelter them.
Let them go to, explore some black stuff. If they're Hispanic, let them explore some Hispanic stuff. Like,
culture. You
got to be well-rounded. You got to be open. And, because it's touchy and it's hard. And I don't think people think about how hard it is and how much it can affect that person later on in life. Because in that same Red Table Talk episode, was a black girl who got adopted by white parents, and she talked about how she had the biggest identity crisis growing up.
That can definitely
So it's like, if you don't realize what you're doing, you're gonna be adding all this trauma to somebody who already got some trauma because their parents never gave them up for adoption.
Right, you never know their background.
It's already hard, and you making it harder.
Identity crisis can happen. Colorism issues, you're dealing with racism. It's a lot. It can go left. So definitely educate yourself, educate them, and just prepare yourself as well as them.
Because baby, that's a whole can of worms, and you got to be prepared for everything that's gonna come out. But love these babies above all else.
That's all.
Love these babies.
Would you adopt a Caucasian child or any other ethnicity?
If I was into adoption, I would. But if I would adopt, I definitely would want to have my own kids first. I want some of my kids out of this womb. Yep. But this womb. But I would adopt another race, and if it happens to be for white people, I don't feel like it's that hard, culturally wise. Anything you have to be sensitive of or teach them, really, but for real. But if it was
casseroles, sorry. I didn't mean to because it's holiday season. I've ate so many casseroles from this. I'm not gonna do this with you. Is that cultural appropriation, casseroles?
But if it was any other race, I would definitely be more sensitive or do research about it. Like Hispanics, what things do they celebrate, other stuff like that. And it's yeah. I would culture myself before I stepped into that. But if I was gonna adopt, I wouldn't really try to pick and choose what I would adopt. It's just a baby in need. Now, if I was adopting because I didn't have kids, I would probably adopt a black child because this it's I don't want to say replacement, but it would be for lack of a better word right now, a replacement for the child that I could physically have. Gotcha. So if I'm with a black man, then I'm gonna adopt a black child. And if I was with a white man, we gonna go find a mixed baby to adopt. It's like a replacement. Baby.
Blend it. You were always here. I think I would too. Only thing that comes to mind, it's gonna sound crazy, is the movie Esther. Or Orphan, the movie Orphan. Sorry, her name was Esther.
Did I see that one?
But that was it's a horror movie. I'm in the movies.
Oh wait, where's this going?
Somewhere stupid. The movie Orphan. I always think about that sometimes in the back of my mind.
What happened?
Because she was actually an old lady. She had a disorder that made her look like a
I've seen that. Did she kill the parents? That happened in real life though, but she didn't like. What? It was like attempted. It was attempted murder or whatever.
Hell no.
Like she didn't actually get to kill them, and then like when they went like
she was trying to sleep with the husband. Yeah,
they went through the court process and everything. They found out she was not a baby.
Go 35 years old.
But see, if I'm adopting a child.
Okay,
like
because she was
if 12. I'm adopting for like me because I can't have kids or something like that, I'm adopting like a baby.
A baby. Yeah. Okay.
But if I'm adopting just to adopt and help out a child, then it doesn't really matter what age.
Okay,
but if it turned out to be a whole grown adult.
Child,
getting kicked in the head.
Girl, you paying rent because your old ass. I'm sorry.
Don't try me like to see the Chucky or something like that. Play with me if you want to.
I'm whooping all asses, including you.
Period.
You ain't gonna get me.
Don't play with me.
Throw your ass out this house.
Listen, you like you said, you finna pay some rent. You pay a bill. What you got?
What your grown ass?
Which one you got?
She 30.
Light bill.
Esther was 32 years old.
What you need?
She was 32 fucking years old, trying to sleep with the husband.
She can go get a job.
She drugged that man.
She go get
try to get the mama. I was like, girl, there's better ways.
She can't stay here no more. But moving on to the third discussion of the evening, which I think you saw.
I think so, right? It was about. I think so. Maybe. So relationships, right? I feel like I always talk about that. I'm not in one. But,
situationships.
Ooh, situationships. All ships.
Are we in your ballpark yet?
I'm not going to say that. I don't. Yeah. But I'm an advocate of just keeping it fresh and like not your vaginas and your whatever.
Every time you say fresh, that's the first thing I think of.
Correction for people that's listening and watching. I mean, of course, keep your body parts fresh, please. Please keep your.
Y'all better wash your bowels.
Wash every fucking thing. But I'm talking about just going on dates and having fun and showing intimacy and doing things together and learning each other and all that kind of good stuff. Okay. I feel like that's important in relationships. That's what I mean by keeping it fresh. So I mean, I guess we can go over some like tips. What do you think as far as what's your idea of keeping it fresh? Not body parts. I feel like
I was gonna say shower
coochie parts
daily. Okay,
yeah, shower daily.
But
let's go over that one day.
Listen, there's some top to bottom, sis. Behind them ears, you better be getting that too.
Yeah, because
the bottom of your feet. Okay, all of that. Your legs. Cause remember that
moisturize.
Listen.
Yes.
Anyways, tips on keeping it fresh from the Unfiltered podcast.
Yes.
For me, I think that would entail just like making sure the spark doesn't die. Like you're always pursuing me. Like we're still dating. Like we could be married, but we're still dating. So like
that's a good,
to keep it fresh, like we need to go out on dates often. Like depending on our work schedule is going to depend how often. Yeah. Some people do weekly dates or other things like that. But like if I got in a relationship right now, and it's like I work 2 jobs. Yes, I want to go out with you, but this weekday ain't finna be in the house, okay? Because I ain't trying to move from this couch, okay? So I think it's just gonna depend, but definitely at least once a month. Hopefully it will be
date night.
Yeah, and that's a good like a real date night, not like babe, let's go to Logan's real quick, and we both go and we both looking busted. No, I'm talking about a real date night where you go put on some clothes, I'm gonna go put on some clothes, and it's a whole date night. Like that's what you should do at least once a month. Like like I said, depending on your work schedules, will be how often y'all can like add that in or whatever like that. Making sure you're having, I would say make sure you have time at the end of each and every day, like just to talk like about your day and other stuff like that. Like literally just talk like, babe, what'd you do today? What'd you do today? Like that kind of thing. I think that's important in keeping a relationship fresh and all that good jazz. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of something too.
I think I mean, not to go left, but I think that, like sex is important. Like once you get like to a certain point in a relationship, like where y'all been together for a while and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think that it would also be nice to like spice it up a little bit and decide venture out, try something y'all ain't tried. Especially if y'all been together for like 10 years or something. Like mix it up. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's an important thing.
After 1, I feel like it's time to like we gotta spread something open. Something gotta get spreaded. So I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Toys. I mean, we're gonna be real because it's almost the end of the year. Listen, yes, toys. You can I don't know. It's different things you can do.
Because if you've been together for a while and y'all having sex every day, you gotta spice it up to keep the relationship lively. That's another thing.
And if you're not having sex, you need to figure that out too.
Yeah, you also need to have that discussion.
Why aren't we having sex? Because that's a form of intimacy.
Yeah, then that's another thing. Making sure the intimacy there. That's how you keep the relationship lively. Like kissing, hugging, holding hands.
Because if you don't have, you're not having any intimacy. I mean, even if you're just having sex, and that's it. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
that's dry to me still. Okay, we're having sex. We're just fuck buddies, so we're not in no damn relationship. I'm sorry, if you're just fucking me.
So intimacy, that's also important.
Intimacy is so important.
I think those are just the basics. I know for me though, I see this thing online all the time. So for me personally, this is something I would do to keep my relationship lively and all this other kind of stuff. It's like I think $10 is $15. You take $10 or $15 and you go in the thrift store and you buy the other an outfit, and then y'all go out on a date in the outfit that you bought for the $15. So I think that's something I would implement in once a month in my relationship to keep, because it's an activity that y'all are doing together, and then
it becomes a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess forming traditions is another thing that you can do.
That's a long term
spice
thing.
Up your relationship or whatever. Who you hitting at?
I'm not hitting.
You hitting at me?
No, I'm hitting at the people. I'm trying to. These are tips for the people.
Oh, okay.
Actually, listen, that ship is gone and there's nobody on it.
Oh, I was about to say what I did. Who I'm talking to?
Girl, I'm just saying for the people. This may be for me too. Help a sister out. I'm trying to. If I get a bae, I would like to be able to.
But yeah, those are the first things that come to my mind when you say keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Also, I'm just put this out here because this is the first thing I think of. Bathe your body.
Yeah, that's
shoot.
Yeah, that could be the title of the
bathe
episode.
Your body.
Bathe. Take a bath.
And I said bathe, not bathe. I said the black way. Bathe your body.
What your mama used to say when you were kids. Bathe your body. Take a bath.
What's your tips? Anything else you could think of?
Yeah, I mean, I can ride on for what you're saying a little bit too, because I mean, intimacy is so important. Literally, you have to know your significant other or spouse or whatever, know what they like, and I try my best to kind of feed onto what I know they like to do. If he likes to eat, I mean, if I can't cook, not saying I can't cook, but if I can't cook, can't cook great.
She try to save herself halfway through.
If I
ain't talking about me.
If I can't cook the best, let's try different restaurants or something. He's gonna expose me like that. If he likes theater, let's try to go on theater dates. Or if I like artsy stuff or film, I love movies and stuff, and I love film. I'm really into film. So I expect, as he learns me, he picks up on that, and let's go on dates regarding theater or film or arts. If he's a creative, of course, he likes to be out here and experience life. Learn your partner, learn who you're dating, and then that's a form of intimacy, because it's gonna grow, and you're gonna be doing things they're gonna be doing things for you, you're gonna be doing things for them. Time management, I think you kind of touched on this a little bit. Making time for them. Because people make time for what they want to make time with.
Period.
So, or for.
Period, poo.
Yeah, for sure, if he's making, he or she, if they're not making time for you, I feel like, just being blunt, they don't care. Mm-hmm. Don't matter how long y'all been together. Because, I mean, you could be living with somebody, you feel like you're alone. Mm-hmm. So, right, you could be in bed with them and you feel like you fucking alone. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
And that's when that communication comes into play.
It does.
You better let them know.
You better say,
don't sit on that. You better let them know.
And that's what we always say that. Don't be sitting somewhere. You unhappy. Get the fuck up.
Sit on
Girl, get up. Girl, get up, boy. Guy, man, get up. Get the fuck up.
Don't sit on how you feel. You go talk to them about how you feel. And if they don't respect it or they don't take no initiative to make it better,
pack it.
It's time to go.
Pack your shit.
I can't stay here no more.
You got one bar of dust, so pack that bitch in a bag and go.
I can't stay here no more.
I can't do it no more. No, for real, for that too. And then just time management. People, like I said, people make time for what they want to make time for dates, for just calling, texting, seeing you or whatever. I mean, I feel like we touched on this a little bit, we would date creatives or whatever, and how we would go to their gigs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said,
never stop dating the person.
Never stop dating them, because they need that support. You want to see your person you're with there. Like, so that's a form. Like, I would, like, if I'm hosting something, or I'm doing, because I can't sing in there, but if I'm hosting something, I'm honest, I don't care. If I'm hosting something, I would love to see my boyfriend there. If he's doing something, I'm gonna be there.
Period.
Hell, if I can't be there, you can FaceTime me.
Somebody gonna be there FaceTime me.
Listen,
Flip the camera around. There I go. Yes, hello. My baby.
That's my man. Yeah, somebody gonna hear me.
Y'all
and if nobody hear me, he gonna see me. FaceTime her, or whatever, whoever, he, she, it, whatever, they. But it's important. Make time. Intimacy. Communication, dating. Like, dating never ends. Like, even you could be, like you say, you could be married. Dating never ceases. Like, it's a thing. Like, keep it fresh. Like, that's why I mean by keeping it fresh
all the time. Never stop.
Yeah. That, and then, like we said, sex is important, and not even just like penetration or just like that, like, you know, sex. Other things, you know, keep the juices flowing. Keep it.
You talking about like toys and stuff?
Toys, oral. Role play. If you're role play, I've never done that, but I mean,
me either. But it's a thing.
It's a
I know
thing.
It's a
we
thing.
can go to the Google and see what. I mean, there's different forms of, like, you know, giving head in the movie theater or something.
Okay, now folks are here trying to watch a movie. Y'all better be in the back with that.
What if they were like the only ones in the theater?
Okay, that's different. But folks be
exactly.
Folks
if I'm gonna make sure it's an old ass
there's
movie.
A difference between keeping it spicy and being disrespectful and being nasty. Like, we in a theater full of folks and you one row behind me and I hear guac guac. Like, I will fight on everything.
Sorry,
I'm fight.
Who is guac guacing in the back row in row K?
I'm turning the flashlight on my phone, and we are fighting.
You gonna shine? I would be so embarrassed.
I shine.
I wouldn't stop though. I wouldn't stop when somebody goes.
And I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm like, that's why she only using one hand. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself.
You don't love yourself. You don't get up. I mean, like I said, I would stop though. But I mean, okay, be respectful.
Keep it respectful. Like, come on. Be
respectful, but also,
or like, if you're in the dressing room, like, I be seeing these folks be in the dressing room, but folks be in the dressing room, and all you hear is, "Come on now, don't be clapping cheeks," and I'm trying to try on some jeans.
That's fun. Really? What dress? I thought they had cameras in the mirrors. Like,
listen, all I'm saying is don't do that while I'm around, okay?
I don't want to get exposed.
I ain't got time for that. I'm all for keeping it spicy, but keep it respectful, too.
Keep it respectful.
I know people, like, you know, the thrill of being caught, but, like, if you know somebody right there, now you being disrespectful.
It's like, we're like...
If somebody could walk in at any time, that's the difference. But you just being disrespectful and, like, having sex, and you see me over here...
Like, you're in a corner and we're just walking by you.
You're nasty.
I would be traumatized if I saw somebody just like getting it going a little bit, and I'm just walking. I'm literally seeing you do it, and y'all ain't stopping.
And y'all don't care. Come on now.
And then you make eye contact with me as you do it.
That's nasty.
I would squeal,
bruh. I'm talking about you. I'm finna make the whole situation uncomfortable.
No, that's so.
Or I'm gonna try to. Anyway.
I mean, I'm all for
keeping it spicy, but don't put me in the mix.
No, because it's gonna be is it gonna be a threesome or something? Because y'all are really doing it in my space.
Don't put me in the mix of what y'all got going on. But keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy. Don't be boring. Because, I mean, like, I think I'm really fun, so. But, I'm being honest.
I don't know why you looked at me like that. I'm really fun.
I'm fun. I feel like I'm creative, literally. I'm a creative.
Put some creativity out there.
I mean, what do you want to know?
What you said you're fun. Put it out there. Until you put it out there, you pop a mess.
Okay, you're right. I mean,
put us on some tips to keep it fun.
Keep it okay. That's a good. All right, I see what you did there. Okay, some tips on how to keep it fun. I mean, it depends on what you're doing and where you're at. Like, I don't mean, do you believe in like public? I don't want to say affection, but like, let's say car sex, or just like I said,
where the car parked?
That's a good question. Okay, if you're like at a restaurant and you're like it's almost closing, no, that's not good. Because the police gonna get called.
I was about to say that sounds.
I'm bad at picking spots. Where the car at? Okay, just so you're not where a lot of people
not where you could get caught. You're not where arrested.
Yeah,
and put on the child sex offender.
Ooh, I forgot about that part. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I that's fun to me.
So car sex is on your list of fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put out there that I'm 5'11", so anybody I date is probably taller than that. So that's probably not gonna be something I do often.
Like you could be like in a pickup truck. Like, I would. You know what? I just thought about.
I'm gonna be seen.
No. Listen, like a fun date. Like I don't know if they have it in Birmingham. Like the projector screens outside. I can see it like being in like the fall, not too cold, but like a little warm. Being on like a blanket and just in the back of a truck. Sex? In the back of a truck.
You gonna see you.
How? You in a it has like the little whatever barricade looking situation.
Girl, the truck bed only sit up about this high. So we must be a missionary the whole time.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Okay, anyways. Car sex is on Ashley's list of fun. What else you got? Give us 3 strong tips. And I don't want no tips you done heard. These are Ashley tips.
Things I've done?
Or things you want to do on your list. I don't care. You said you was about it. I just want some proof.
I definitely want to. You trying to expose me. That's your problem.
I want proof.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a video, but I want to make sure.
Ooh, child, that's dangerous.
I know, but I thought about that for like a minute. I mean, I just don't want to be in a situation where I see myself on Birmingham Tea.
Girl, no, you gonna be on the shade room.
I know.
You talking about Birmingham Tea, you gonna be on the shade room.
You know, Birmingham Tea will catch a perk. We in Birmingham.
For the millions.
And then the shade room. The millions people. Like, I don't want to be in that situation, but I mean.
But you want to make a video?
Low key, or like something like I can play back, or he can play, or we can watch and then do it again, or do something again. I don't know. I want to be recorded.
Okay. Okay.
And then this is gonna be really, really bad.
Real, raw, unmatched. We is the
But I mean, podcast. It's like a borderline of, okay, girl, you got problems. I wouldn't mind using handcuffs. I feel like that's safe though.
I was gonna say that was your big thing.
No, I was gonna say I want to be like in front of people and like just having like a little.
No, you gotta explain.
I don't want to explain.
You're not using enough words here.
I know. I don't want to explain.
In front of people using handcuffs? That what
no. The handcuffs was just a side idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. It kind of got jumbled together. I would love to use handcuffs. Like, I've never, been handcuffed before. Okay. But, I mean, I would love to have, like, a little show. I mean.
So, you saying, like, having sex with people watching? Mm-hmm. Like, they watching? Mm-hmm. So, like, what's that called?
I can't think of this. It may be
like the little house where you go in and you have sex, and everybody's like having sex or whatever.
It could be that
kind of thing.
Yeah, it could be that, or just an audience watching.
Those trying to figure what audience is
they would have to pay a price though. I'm just saying.
They bought a ticket.
Yeah, girl. Like I'm a creative. I make events happen now. Come on, like So yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I guess I'm pretty sure that's like a term of something.
I mean, I know they have like houses, and not necessarily always a house, like a building. Yeah, like buildings for that kind of stuff. But most people go there when they like swap partners and stuff like that.
Oh, like a swinger.
But it doesn't always have to be like a swinger. It's like different fetishes have different.
Okay, like, I was just. I mean, want to be seen, but I mean, I'm not in that place now. But that's like something I was thinking about like recently. I was like,
Okay, so those are some examples to keep it fun.
Yeah, guys. Well, you don't have to do it though. Like, don't be like, come at me, say what the fuck was that? Like, don't at me. I'm just saying what I aspire to do in my life. I'm not trying to be judged.
How to keep it fun?
That's be fun. Like, show your man some affection, girl. Like,
buy a ticket.
Listen, buy a ticket. Give them a show. What the fuck do you mean? We give shows over here. I don't care.
Somebody come pick me up off the floor.
I don't care. We give shows over here. I'm sorry. Buy one, get one free here. We have a special. Y'all gonna learn something.
I'm so weak.
Okay, so what would you do? Since I've exposed myself and
I didn't say that
you didn't want
whatever you said.
Okay.
I forgot what you said.
I don't even know.
What you said? You was like, I'm fun. That's what you said.
I think I'm fun.
I didn't say I was fun. I mean, if you know, then you
know. Hello?
But yeah.
I'll boast about it. I don't give a goddamn. I mean, okay, on that note. I don't know where we were going.
So where's your cutoff then? Since you seem to have some pretty out there kind of things. What's
out there?
What are things that you won't do? Your hard nose.
Oh, anal. I'm sorry. I won't do
anal.
What
about thumb? Not my thumb, but a thumb.
Because I looked at it, I was like, what?
Exactly. You looking at my thumb, not this thumb. Not this thumb.
I was like, What's that mean with that white girl? What's that mean with that white girl?
She was like drinking something?
Yeah, she's like,
Not this thumb. A thumb. In general.
They gonna think something's wrong with us.
We've been gone for 2 weeks. We had to act up. Sorry.
Okay. What I do with thumb? I don't know. I mean, maybe if he's like,
you're having sex in public and won't do a thumb.
I don't. It's just anything going on my butt just scares me. It just scares me. But I mean, if he's like hitting it from the back or something, and he put like, I don't know.
Okay, so
if he's hitting it from the back, Possibly, but I mean, I haven't experienced anything going on my booty.
Okay.
I don't know if I can handle that. I may just and just fall out. Comatose. Like,
so no to the anal.
Yeah.
Possible no to a thumb.
No. Any other
hard nose?
What I won't do. I feel like I don't really.
That was the only one?
I don't have anything I just won't do. That's bad.
Hey, if you know.
I feel like you have to experience stuff to know what you like won't.
You eating groceries?
Oh, no.
That's a hard no.
Anything with booty shit? I'm sorry. Literally booty shit. Anything with booty shit? No. I'm sorry. No, literally. I mean, I was saying but I mean, anything. Period. Like literally. I'm sorry. I'm not eating groceries. I know Tank and 50 Cent and all the other niggas like that kind of stuff.
Dwayne Wade. Yeah.
Dwayne Wade and all them. I don't see my mouth going near an anus. Yeah. So anything regarding butts, nah, fam.
Okay.
But anything else, we can have a good time.
Anything else is free game. I mean, I think that's a good policy to have.
Butt play.
I try to live by I'll try anything once kind of thing. I'm not sure if I would try full anal though. That sounds just really, really painful. Maybe a butt plug or something.
Maybe you know what? Yeah,
but
maybe
full anal sounds really.
But you going up
really
in that?
Painful.
Oh.
Like that don't even sound like you trying to get no pleasure. You just trying to hurt me. Like no, get away. But, so full anal's on my.
Oh, I'll be crying. I would be crying.
But other than that, I think I would more than likely try anything once. Yeah. I think.
Even what I said as far as being seen and having sex in public.
It depends on the atmosphere.
Okay, girl.
Because I'm like,
you a bad ticket, girl. You a bad ticket.
There's a lot of factors that depends on that. Like it depends on my spouse, like all this other kind of stuff. Like
I hope mine would be a freak. Like I'm not saying I'm a freak, but I mean I like to.
Because there's sometimes when you just have that like attraction to somebody or that bond with somebody, they can ask you anything. You be like, yeah.
When?
So like
now?
It depends. But
when?
For the most part, I think most things on a normal scale would be like, I'll try it once. And if I don't like it, I'm just going to do it no more.
And I mean, I think I don't know how we got here, but I think I don't know how we got here, but like we're here. But I mean, all that's important. I think we were just saying as far as things we would do and things we won't do that just walked out.
Spice up your life.
Yeah, spice up your life. Add a little bit of Tabasco on that thing. Not literally, please don't. It'll burn. Cost you.
Woo!
But literally, chemistry.
That's on my no list then.
That's a no. You're not put. You could put strawberries and stuff on me or something like that and eat it off. Oh my God! Listen, yes.
I mean, certain stuff you just gotta avoid.
Not like on my vagina.
Okay, I was about to say because that sounds like a yeast infection. Yeah, so we can't.
That's acidic, I think, too, and we're acidic. So
ain't finna put that down there.
We're not gonna have a strawberry
right
Sunday.
At the top
on the bikini
don't you
area.
Dare take it down.
You put it in me, we gonna fight, and with the strawberry still in, we gonna be like, but
go to the doctor. You got all this stuff stuck up you,
ma'am. I saw you had chocolate fudge on your in your yeah, no, but you could definitely we can play with some food.
Play it up top,
okay.
Or a little bit down there, not all the way down there.
Yeah, I could definitely use some whipped cream and stuff and just. All right.
Know what's going on here?
I don't either. I mean, all that being said, chemistry is so important. So you don't like to be an educated person. Chemistry is so important. So make sure you have chemistry. If you don't have chemistry, you're in a relationship without any relations.
Nothing. It's gonna be poo poo.
Ain't nothing going on in your relationship. It's not anything going, dog.
Keep it spicy. Don't accept nothing less than what you deserve.
Boo.
Period. Is that it? Is that all we came here for
I've
today?
exposed myself. Tickets are going to go on sale January 12th.
2020. Catch her live and direct.
Action. That's all you're going to be seeing.
Whoa, dear. I wasn't ready.
Camera action.
Okay, anyways, thank you so much for listening, guys. We are back again. We took a little break. It's holiday season, so we might be taking another break for Christmas. You never know, okay? We got stuff to do. Y'all got stuff to do. Everybody busy out here.
Everybody mad.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
We were going two different ways.
In the club getting tipsy. Okay, sorry. Follow your girl on Instagram at the official Tori G. That's TORI and the letter G. And
follow me on IG _Miss Ashley with 2 Y's, Nicole.
I ain't sliding her DMs.
You know what?
Cause y'all see she about that life.
If you want these proms, I'm not gonna deny you. No, I meant like it's a lot of issues going on. But I would say don't do it, fam. Save yourself the trouble. But also follow our IG page, _ the Unfiltered Podcast. And we have a YouTube channel as well. The Unfiltered, I think it's Unfiltered Media. Unfiltered.
You supposed to know these things.
I should know it.
She created
the
it.
Unfiltered. Oh, it's Unfiltered Media. Okay, it's Unfiltered Media. I'm gonna put it on a little bio. My bad.
Maybe.
But yeah, we're gonna make a Twitter. We're gonna we're gonna be out here. 2020. 2020.
I ain't out here like Ashley out here.
No, I meant Unfiltered is gonna be out here.
Yeah, that's why.
The Unfiltered Live. The Unfiltered Live sex show.
Nope.
I'm going home.
What?
I just stopped drinking.
On that note, until next time, peace out, y'all.
Bye.